Fixtures people, welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258, here today to give you Chelsea versus Bournemouth at the Cherry Stadium. Listen, 8 p.m. Here we land. There we land. Should I say? There we land. Big up to you, everyone here that's watching, of course. We're going to be doing a preview, our predicted lineup, what we think is going to be very tough about Bournemouth, what we can do to counteract that, who we believe is going to be starting, who we believe is not going to be starting, of course. But listen, man, as you know, I'm excited because the regular football schedule is back. We can talk about our football schedule right now. Chelsea playing tomorrow, of course, and throughout the whole week into October, into the next international break, sadly. We're going to be talking all of that and more. Make sure, as you come in, as always, as I always say, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, as I always say. And make sure, as you're doing this, to tell a friend, helps me out and helps the channel out a ton, as always. So thank you for everyone for being here, as always. But listen, boys, yeah, there's no better place to start than us talking, obviously, about the Chelsea squad, the guys that are obviously missing from the team, the guys that we expect to be seen in the team, and everything like that. So, of course, we might as well start with that. As I always say, bish, bash, bong, right? So let's start with that one, of course. So, in regards to injury news, the main injuries are as continues. Sadly, Reece James is still not going to be fit enough for this game. He's still going to need a bit of time, I'm afraid. Lavia as well, of course, not going to be fit enough for this game, I'm afraid, as well, chat. So those two, of course, still not ready. I think of James, it was probably expected more so, I would argue, because again, you know, we've known he's had that injury. Of course, the expectation was for him to come back into the squad by now. But as you know, with Reece James, I think they're just trying to take the precaution approach, making sure he goes through every single step with as much care as possible before they decide to put this brother on a pitch. That's just the reality of the situation, innit? So until October, but maybe, or even I could see a reality where they even give him limited minutes, where they build up his minutes, where they go like, okay, 40 minutes here, 17 minutes here, then you get 30, then 60. So they start slowly building up Reece James' minutes, almost like he starts from the bench, then he gets better with time, again, and again, if that makes sense, guys. So that's something definitely to think about in regards to what is going on, in regards to my guy Reece James. In regards to Lavia, obviously, Enzo Maresca did speak about Lavia. He said he's pretty much close. He could even come back, if I'm not mistaken. He said even for the game. So he said he could be even ready for the game still. But I think for me, more than likely, he will be ready for the next game, which is going to be at, obviously, the Olympic Stadium against West Ham. That's the more likely reality we're going to be facing when it comes down to a guy like my guy, what's it called? Romeo Lavia. So that's just what it's going to be at the end of the day, chat. So again, Lavia probably fit enough for West Ham, but it's not fit enough for this game, I'm afraid. In regards to other things to look at, I would say as well, chat, Madueke has just come back from international break. We know that obviously Madueke has had a history of muscle injuries previously when he was playing regular football week in, week out at PSV Eindhoven, right? So again, maybe he doesn't start again in this game. Another one that I would actually see, we need to remind everyone about, Malo Gusto, still not going to be fit enough and ready for this game. Apparently, I think again with him, you're probably going to be seeing him again against West Ham at the Olympic Stadium again. So again, when it comes down to it, Malo Gusto probably not fit enough right now. Apparently, it's between Caicedo right back and Disasi right back. Now, we could put in the poll in the chat. Who are we saying? Caicedo right back or what's it called? Disasi right back, but against this Bournemouth side. But again, we'll see what happens for sure in regards to that. But again, I'm just really, trying to show you guys the options that are going to be really more so than anything else currently available for us as a squad. So again, definitely, again, as I always say, something to think about, chat, as always. But big up to everyone that is here. Let me actually do my big ups I always do. Big up to my good friend Jacob. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Let me bring it back to my regular one. I like the regular one better. Big up to our boy Jonathan. Alhamdulillah, listen, I'm so happy international break is definitely over. I'm in the building. Good big up to you, my boy Manny. Big up to our boy Nehemia. I can see Caicedo. I don't think Caicedo's getting dropped. Big up to my guy Melo. Was it called? Can't wait for us to play tomorrow. Of course, man. Listen, big up, man. Joel says, you know what I mean? Big up, Caicedo right back nation. Fair enough. I hear that still. No disaster right back. Fair enough. We'll definitely discuss that and more once we get into that stage, which I like to call the formation building stage. We'll definitely talk about that as always, right? So again, as I said before, Caicedo for sure is definitely going to be starting. Listen, be out to our boy Endurance, man. No problem, bro. Thank you for being here as always, man. It's always appreciated. Always appreciated at the end of the day. Damn. But you move. But as I was saying, chat, yeah, and I just want to continue going on forward from where I was. Why can't we can't wait for Chelsea football until we start suffering and watching the game? Oh my god. Listen, Joel, yeah. I can't even hate on you. Ahmed, will you watch your boy Leslie? Will you watch our boy Leslie tomorrow? Of course, I'm watching Leslie Oguchuku Nation tomorrow, 12:30. I'm here. I'm here to watch that. I'm here to have it, but I'm gonna be watching that, of course, in bed. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna not bed. Sorry, that's the wrong word. I'm gonna obviously watch that at home, relaxing, chillaxing. Of course, the Chelsea stream. Obviously, we live here as always. So, you guys, make sure as you come in, to like, share, subscribe on that one. I'll obviously put that one up after I finish the stream. So we'll make sure to obviously watch that one. Definitely for sure. For sure. For sure. Hey, big up to my boy RSM. If you want to hop on RSM, let me know, bro. If you want to hop on, bro, let me know. I always send you the link, brother. But listen, I'm doing well, JC, man. I'm doing amazing, JC. But listen, yeah, I actually want to go back to the game because I think this game is a very interesting game because much like Poch, yeah, I would argue that my good friend Maresca is in a similar position to Poch in the sense that Poch came into West Ham. Poch came into Bournemouth with again a win, draw, and a loss. Now, of course, some might say circumstances different, but I think for me personally, again, you look at the circumstances, very similar circumstances. Win, loss, draw, obviously for my guy Pochettino at that moment in time. Similarly with Maresca, you're now looking at Maresca. He had a loss, win, and a draw. Same points, 4 points from both teams from the first 3 games, right? You've had around basically 5 points dropped, essentially. Now, if you're what's it called? My guy, was it called? Maresca, you're going into this game. Chelsea haven't won an international, was it called? A post-international game in the EPL since December 2022. So we've had like almost a 2-year gap now, yeah, in the sense of like, trying to win games post-international break. So again, this is something to think about for sure. And I think for me personally, if I'm Enzo Maresca, this is a game I'm going to, and I'm thinking, I gotta win this game. It doesn't matter how tough Bournemouth is, but if I'm trying to, get top 4 this season, if I'm looking to, bring top 4 to the table, these are the type of games you got to win. Again, with the top 6, it can be competitive with them if you'd like. But the reality of the situation is, boys, yeah, when you're on the way to get top 4, when you're trying to get top 4 football, yeah, again, you have to win these type of games against the Bournemouths. Even Crystal Palace, obviously, which we didn't win against last time, the Brightons, which are coming up, the West Hams. These are the games I'm looking at right now, and I'm thinking, listen, this is top 4 nation. We need to get there. This is the type of games I need to be winning, outright. Last season under Pochettino, I was drawing these games. I was losing these games quite stupidly a lot of the time, right? So this is the type of games I'm looking at right now, on the calendar. I mean? I got my book out right here. I mean? I've got the calendar here. I'm looking at this. Okay, this is obviously happening this is happening this. I'm ticking these calendars, and these are the games that I'm looking at and saying, I have to win these games, right? So that's the point I'm just trying to make. Sorry, we're using the cheeky prop there, as always, but that's the point I'm trying to make at the end of the day, chat. Where again, these are the type of games you've got to win. It's simple as that. Now, in regards to, I think when I'm looking at Chelsea and the weapons we have, we've got hopefully we've now got a rejuvenated Palmer. Had a break in the international break, really relaxed for quite a bit of time. Came back into training, obviously earlier this week. Obviously, to train with the team. I'm looking at now maybe a debut, possibly for a guy like a Jadon Sancho. Can Sancho add something to my team? Nkunku, not played at all, pretty much been coming off the bench as well. If you know what I'm saying, chat. Again, I'm looking at that. Is Nkunku going to be starting for me? Nkunku can add value for me. He's not played at all. International break. I've been giving him limited minutes, even in the league. That's the type of guy I'm looking forward to making impact, in my personal opinion, against the Bournemouth. So again, these are the guys I'm really mentioning are really Sancho, I would argue, Palmer, and Nkunku in regards to guys I'm looking at to really make a major impact in the game in terms of from an offensive approach, right? Another guy that I would argue as well is Wesley Fofana, right? Wesley Fofana, another one that I'm looking at thinking, you've taken a break too, my brother. You've been relaxed. You've been continuously, rehabilitating, going through this method that you've been speaking about to resuscitate yourself, re-strengthen yourself, etc., etc., etc. Now's the time for you, bro, to rise it, yeah, and do your job to the best of your ability at the end of the day. So again, that's something I'm looking at thinking. It's time to make that one happen, bro. It's time for you to make that one happen. So let me just quickly. I'm gonna send the link to my guy at RSM because I literally forgot to send the link, by the way. Let me make sure to give it to him, as always. But uh, what do you guys think, bro? Do you think I'm just waffling right now? Do you think I'm waffling? Do you think I'm just chatting rubbish? Like, what do you think? Because I think for me, the point I'm trying to make, I think, are rather valid points in the sense of like from an attacking perspective. I'm just looking at these guys to make a what's it called? Make a go of it, really, more so than anything else. I don't know about you boys, but I want to hear your thoughts, of course. Sancho left wing, Neto right wing, Palmer as a 10. I actually don't believe that Neto is going to start. When we get to obviously the discussion section or start, I don't think he's going to start, bro. You know what I mean? Again, I don't think he's gonna start at all. I think part of the reason as to why I don't think he's gonna start again is about bit minutes, right? He's obviously played in the internationally. I wouldn't be surprised if Maresca's like, okay, he's played quite a few heavy minutes. It's time for my brother to relax, chillax, pillax, if that makes sense. It's a little saying I have personally. So again, I think for you, more than likely, we're not gonna basically be seeing a lot of Neto starting right now. I think yes, I know maybe some people will say no is needed, but this is what I come into things and say. This is why you're born as Sancho now. This is where the depth has to actually work for you, chap. Like the depth has to work for you on the left wing there, really. Palmer, I think, is gonna start for sure, but I think Palmer will start on the right when we get to that discussion, of course. Palmer on the right for me. On the left, of course, will be my guy. I think Sancho, in my personal opinion, and I think Nkuku will play in the middle in that attacking 10 role, in my personal opinion. But we'll come back to that if we want. Yeah, of course. Sancho starts. We can't exactly, bro. I agree with you 100%, Jonathan. This is the point I've been trying to really implement to my fellow Chelsea fans that we can't draw too many games here right anymore. Like we need to actually win these games now. Like these are sort of things here where the games need to be won here now. For top four, you got to win these games. It's really as simple as that. Starting Cuckoo for once, 100% Adam. Hope you do well, my brother. Hope you do well. And I actually think this. I want to just come to this comment quickly. Obviously, yes, Chilwell is back into the EPL side in here, but as I've told a lot of fans here before, Chilwell's not starting, boys. Chilwell is our third choice left back. He's not starting. I don't know why people are hyping up Chilwell being returned. Sorry. What's it called? Yeah. So literally right now, boys, again, as I said to you before, Chilwell is our third choice right back. It's not gonna change anything for you at all, my brother. So literally nothing's changing, nothing's going wrong. Right now, bro, it is literally what's it called? Yeah, Chilwell being in the squad is not gonna change anything at all. Again, he's probably gonna go again. They're probably gonna look for someone to move him on in January. If that's the case, that's it, bro. The game's the game, and we're gonna keep it pushing. That's all it is, bro. Thank you very much. Enzo said that they were trying new things during the last 2 weeks. Listen, again, interesting. I'm interested to see what those new things that are being tried out as well, Mr. HD. If that makes sense, Mr. HD. What's it called? Let me just say something quickly. Oh my god. Apologies for the caps. Keyboard. Oh my god. Sorry, boys. And keyboard. Sorry. Let me remove that. We need to win games 100%. Doing well, bro. Hope you're good. Gilchrist goes Gilchrist to Chelsea. We'll see what happens on that one for sure. But again, Mr. HD, if that is the case, he's been trying out new things. We're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, again, and I think for me, at the end of the day, Mr. HD, if Enzo is trying to try new stuff, I always say, and I've always said this to you before, Mr. HD, as well, that we need to see happen. There's a lot of stuff that is going to be tried out in the beginning stages. This is something I've told chat, I've told you guys, whenever you see me on panels, I've spoken about how erratic we're going to be in the initial start of the season. Maresca is going to try some stuff out. He's going to try to tweak his system. And I think for me, it makes sense maybe international break wise. He's looked at the system. He's looked at this team. And I think for me, fundamentally, guys, yeah, we need to be honest here. Particularly out of possession, we've looked very poor. Like out of possession, we've looked very poor. In possession, particularly, and I would argue our first phase of build-up here, particularly in Wolves, and then again in I would say and Crystal Palace, right? Yeah, in that second half in particular, our build-up play, particularly once it goes from the defense to the attack, that connector role here has been lacking for us here quite a bit in back-to-back games. Like in the first in the Wolves game, the way he fixed that was actually putting Enzo back into that deep line playmaking role to be the sixth there. That actually fixed us here initially in the Wolves game, right? And then allowing Caicedo just to be the aroma, a box-to-box guy that's doing the defensive work and actually going into that second to third phase actually helped us a lot more, in my personal opinion, in Wolves. But then against Crystal Palace, the issue that we had was, against Crystal Palace, think about it, boys, once Eze scored, he basically, Maresca basically forced Enzo into being that attacking role, right? He forced him to be an attacking midfielder. He's even spoken about it, obviously in his in the press conference today, because one of the things that he was mentioning in our press conference today was that Enzo can be a defensive midfielder and he can be an attacking midfielder, right? That's what he was mentioning himself. This attacking midfielder thing, needs to stop right here, in my personal opinion. Please, Enzo, you're watching tape, my brother. Please stop doing this, bro, because in my personal opinion, it's not working right now. And I think, if you're gonna have to be forced to use Enzo, the only way he's gonna work for us, if he's gonna be the guy that's gonna be the connector for us right now, Caicedo cannot do that, boys. There's a reason why, once, when Enzo got injured and you brought in another guy into midfield in Cucurella who could help you move the ball forward, connect, the ball, push the pace, alongside the Caicedo, it works. Again, like, you know what I mean? It does not work, guys. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I know I'm being a bit more cross in the way I'm saying it, but it's just not gonna work, Chief. So let me read some more of your comments. I know you guys are kind of like obviously want to agree to me, agree or disagree with me. Sorry, I should say. Think it's gonna be Nkuku, Felix, Palmer, and Sancho. Ooh, I don't think Nkuku's gonna start on the wing. By the way, what was it called? Sancho will be interesting to see tomorrow. Okay, A9, so you're telling me Maresca banished a couple of players from 30, probably Spirit out, saying that they're nowhere back in, sent Trevor on loan, then bring Chilwell back. In the Maresca big mouth, but he can't but come back, chat. I actually disagree, my brother A9. I think I agree with you to what you're trying to say, but I think the reality is, what's gonna happen is that he's just gonna be put into the team, the EPL team. He's gonna just be a part of the squad, but he's not gonna get started at all. Like they're gonna just ostracize him even further. He's gonna be still ostracized, but he's just gonna be put to the side. You know what I mean? Carnage, Chukwemeka, big up. It's like saying Jorginho. Exactly, Billy G. You're getting my point, brother. You're getting my point. Thank you, bro. Fun fact: in the Wolves game, Gusto, said the man didn't change the tactic. He just told the team to focus and take care of the ball. I think, to be honest, in that game, the tactics there is fair. But I also would argue, Carlos, if you really looked at what was happening in that game, Enzo became more deeper in that role, by the way. Carlos, if you actually look at that game, bro, he was being a bit more offensive, in the first half, and he was not in that deep line role, right, in the first half. Like, again, that's something, I actually decided to rewatch the tape as of recently to see that Wolves game again, because luckily I've got Now TV, and then they can watch the whole game, like, in terms of highlights wise, and I rewatched that game, and I'm telling you, boys, he literally was playing way higher than he was initially. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam to you. Hope your gym was good. What are you thinking? Chilwell, now that he's back in the Prem squad with 25 man squad, he's in the sale market for January. That is true, Abdimat Prime. But I think what's gonna happen with Chilwell is gonna be on the bench, holding bench. He's probably never gonna be on the bench at all at times. He's just gonna be there, bro. You know what I mean? They're going to do what they did to Chalobah. Oh, he's got injury. He's got an injury, chat. You know what I mean? He didn't play 3/4 of the whole season. He's got an injury and nothing happened. So that's what's gonna happen to him, Abdimas. What's up to our boy Ahmed? Hope you do well, to fellow Liverpool fan. Also Sterling on loan. A9. I don't think there are choices. Nobody wanted to buy him. I think unless Chilwell, someone becomes press resistant out of nowhere. Yep, exactly, bro. If you check Goldberg's tweet about Enzo on it, yes, I saw that too, bro. That's the thing I was saying, Callis. I don't know if you watched me, Callis. Have you seen what I've said to you before? There's a big problem that we have, and I said this before. Okay, I'm gonna use some balls. Pause. I'm gonna use some footballing balls. So obviously, Enzo, like basically, I'm gonna use my head. Let's use my head for example, right? So my head, is Enzo Fernandez, right? Enzo Fernandez is like this type of six where he has to be the deep line playmaker, almost Jorginho. And the reason why Jorginho worked for us at Chelsea is because he had on this side, he had a guy called N'Golo Kante. Bang, 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 essentially, right? He was a box-to-box guy, would run around, be able to steal the ball off you, had loads of pace, which and was much better defensive wise than Jorginho, allowed Jorginho to be freed up and not have to do a lot of the defensive work. On his next side over here, on this side, you had what's it called, Kovacic, a great ball carrier, could carry the ball, forward with ease, with pace. Yeah, can also pass the ball, can get past his man, and also had a good defensive work rate, as we are seeing also, against as you've seen just against ourselves. Look at what he did to us in the first game of the season when he was playing a bit deeper, right? So you get my point, right? You had two guys there who are eights who are doing that. The problem with Chelsea was, and I've said this before, the big problem with Chelsea right now is that, you're playing him and getting a pivot. We've seen Enzo Caicedo pivot is not 100% the vast majority of the time, right? And then you have Palmer here. So that means, right, guys, essentially, let me just do it like this so you can see this, right? So essentially, you've got Palmer here, you've got Enzo and Caicedo. So essentially, what you've got here now is that you've got a guy that's doing all the attacking stuff over here. You basically relieving Enzo to be a defensive guy that just do defensive work. And we've seen Enzo's defensiveness is not good enough. Like, he gets out of muscle on the ball. At times, his height is actually failing him because of the fact that his legs are too short to make tackles, which we've seen again against Wolves, against Crystal Palace again, right? And I would also argue, the other issue that you also got with Enzo, is that Chelsea as a squad, we did not protect the other guy we should have had in the squad, and that is actually Andre Santos. I know a lot of people know I'm a big fan of Ugo Nation, but Santos should have actually stayed at the football club. Fundamentally speaking, point blank, period. Like, what should have happened, boys and girls, is that if you wanted to really make the team based only on Sancho himself, on Enzo himself, right? If you wanted to make the whole team, hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Much appreciated, bro. But like, the point I'm trying to make here is that the thing is that they're not making the team based on Enzo. Like, the only way this works here is if you make the team based on Enzo Fernandez. And the thing is, you're not making the team based on him. So as such, what's happening instead is that you've got Enzo here, you're basing the team on Palmer, and everything's surrounding Palmer, bro. And I've always made the point to say, that if you're gonna make anything work here for this team, you have to have Enzo in the 6. You had to have Caicedo next to him, and then the only thing that can work after that is that you need to have Andre Santos over there. And the problem is, your boy Andre Santos is all the way right now in Strasbourg, and Enzo Maresca is playing a 4-2-3-1. It's as simple as that. That's why it's not going to work, chat. That's why Enzo right now is failing. It's really as simple as that, bro. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that, chat. But listen, I think I've just been raided by my guy, Igal. Thank you for everyone that's come here from Igal TV. Thank you for being here. As always, I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258. You can always see me on there on YouTube post matches, vibes at 5. What's it called? Vibes at the 6 as well, right? So please make sure if you're coming in to like, share, subscribe, and subscribe. Let's get me to 20 subscribers, please. As always, I'm 6 away actually from 20 subscribers. Can we get there, please? If you can, helps me and helps the channel out at the end of the day. If you don't mind, please, 6 of you to subscribe to get me to 20 subscribers. So thank you very much indeed, and thank you for coming along as always. Let me read some more of your comments. Jorginho was also selfless. He didn't care about getting the DNA like Enzo. He's always far up the pitch. But the thing is, Joe, I actually don't know now, if it's the manager thing that's telling him, Enzo, I need you to be forward, or is it really just himself being greedy? Do you get what I'm saying to you, Joe? Like, I don't know if it's just Enzo being greedy, or is it basically, or was it called what's his name? Thinking not being greedy, or if the manager's telling him stuff. Thank you for paying Sancho wages, Walalo. Give us 30 million at the end to 40 million package for wages. Raw, money, don't really Sancho like that. Big up to you, though, man. Thank you for subscribing, my brother. As always, it is meltdown settings if you lose against Bournemouth. Let's hope not, bro. Big up to our boy Egal, man. Much appreciated, my brother, as always, man. Much appreciated, as always, bro. Always appreciated, as always. Let me actually make sure you're also a mod. Big up, bro. It's too much work to build a team around Enzo. That's the problem, though, Joe, isn't it? The problem is, bro, the only way he's gonna work, Enzo, is if you build a team around him. And the problem is, by the way, chat, you're not building the team around Enzo Fernandez. It's just as simple as that, chat. You've not done that, and you're trying to build the whole midfield now around Palmer. You build a whole team around Palmer, essentially. Point blank, period. Big up, man. Big up, Ahmed. I hope you beat Man U. Okay, fair enough. Enzo's a 2-man midfielder staff. With Argentina, he has 2 8s we play with Palmer in the 10 spot. So I don't exactly Deke. I don't know if you're watching Deke the last 5 minutes or like the last 6 minutes, bro. I was literally explaining it. I literally broke down why he's not working, and stuff like that. So again, that's the point I was trying to make a lot, bro. Igal talk big up, bro. Build a team around Sancho. Enzo is fine. His through ball to Jackson are totally, but they don't. No, bro. No. But the thing is, Jack Kai, he does that once or twice a game. But then, bro, he's playing as a midfielder, bro. You have to also look at the defensive, the defensive aspect as well. And Kai, right? His defensive work, bro, is terrible, bro. And like that's just me being honest about Enzo, in my personal opinion. Ahmed, I don't know if you've watched the highlights, the training highlights. But at the end, you can see Neto practicing is finishing on the side with Madueke. The left wingers are working on their side, Mudryk and Sancho. Interesting. So what are you saying? Sancho coming on, Sancho and Neto. We'll see, bro. I have to watch that video, and you know what I mean. I have to definitely. So Rano, I have to definitely watch that video for sure. I get you. Enzo works better with Romero because Romeo because he progresses the ball well, better than Caicedo, which helps Enzo not try force things to go through him. Lavia and Caicedo is a top defensive midfield unit. And I think that's the thing. That's the reason why, by the way, chat. Yeah, and the point I always make that that's probably a perfect midfield for Chelsea because if you've already got Palmer there or an Nkuku in the 10 wall that's doing the attacking work, that's trying to find the spaces, pockets of space, pushing the ball forward, yeah, and find those pockets of spaces to make those passes. At that point, yeah, you kind of have rendered Enzo useless, in my personal opinion. Like all he's come down to now at that point is just defensive work, right? That's what he comes down to. So for me personally, it's just like at this point, he's useless, if that makes sense in the team. You become useless in the team because there's a guy that's in the 10 role that's doing what you were basically meant to be doing, but deeper. It's as simple as that, chat. It's as simple as that. What's it called? So now that we got no RIB right back, I had play Caicedo right back, Enzo at the DM role, keep saying back free CB. I think what's gonna happen actually is that Renato Vega is gonna be put into midfield. Dimas. I think Renato Vega is gonna be in midfield with Enzo. I can see that happening, by the way. What's it called? I haven't seen Enzo in training too. He has been covering for Caicedo most of the season. If you play 4-3-3 with him, Caicedo Lavia, it would have worked. I don't get what's it called. I don't get why we have to play with a 10. The thing is, Kai, I hear you, but I think if you do Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, it becomes way too defensive. It's actually too defensive in my personal opinion. If you have those three midfielders, it becomes way too defensive, right? So for me personally, I understand why you have to only play two. But again, the 10 role thing is partially due to Enzo Maresca wanting that style of play. And was it called? Yeah. And B, you probably want to make sure that Palmer's a bit more comfortable. And you've got a guy like Madueke, in my personal opinion, who clearly it looks like Madueke is gonna have a breakout season, by the way, Jack. I will say that to you right now. Madueke this season looks like he's about to have a breakout season. You've got a guy like Neto now that can provide for you on the wing. You've got top wingers now. There's no need for you to play Palmer on the wing anymore. Enzo and Caicedo don't play well together. It's simple. Personally, Enzo Maresca needs to make a bigger call and not play them together. 100% A9. That's the point. I think also is another point to add. Doesn't work. I hear you, Igal. You know, I think Igal makes a fair point about him being a luxury player. I have to say, definitely something that I do agree with at the end of the day. Enzo and Caicedo doesn't play well together. It's simple. Personally, and fair enough, I read that already. Because we have to play Palmer there. We can't move Palmer to right area, but you have to drop Neto or Madueke. He needs players around him to cover for his weaknesses. Does EM have the balls to drop Enzo Fernandez? I'm afraid of the board. I think the reality is, bro, the fact that you've built a team already around Palmer, for me, probably means you can, bro. KDH might start tomorrow. Palmer's very good at right wing against low blocks. That is true, Lord. But I think also, I would also argue, my personal opinion, that I actually think Madueke has also been very good against low blocks as of recently, particularly in the first half against Crystal Palace. I think he was gassed out in the second half. He should have actually been changed a lot sooner. But you saw it. Madueke can really take on his man, just like Palmer can. But the thing about him, he has the speed too. Like that's the thing that I think differentiates him with Palmer. Palmer's got the football IQ, find the pockets of space and doing stuff to do. But Madueke's got the pace and then the ability and the speed to do that, in my personal opinion. So that's what I would say. So, Ahmed, are you thinking Vega with Enzo double pivot with Kukurea, Levi, CC? Yes. Abdimas. A hot take, but the better we get and start dominating the ball more, Enzo will get better when we camp outside the opposite's half. 100% he will. We've seen that already at times. Okay. Kai says, I'd rather have a balanced midfield. Barca's best attacking team was 4-3-3. Saying it's defensive is mad. No, but I said 4-3. The reason why I said ours is going to be defensive is because of the players we have. Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo are all three of them together are too defensive, bro. The thing is, bro, we don't have guys. We don't have an Lavia. I don't think can act as an attacking eight, my brother. That's the issue. Kai. I feel we will see Palmer at a 10, but I don't want to see disaster at right back. Kepa won't play against us tomorrow. Yeah, he won't play us against tomorrow, which I think, of course, can only mean a good thing at the end of the day. But I think for me, more than likely, Gusto, I think for me is going to be Gusto until Gusto comes back, which I think again is going to be against West Ham. We're going to have to be stuck with Caicedo there. So has to play right back tomorrow? No. I think again it's gonna be Caicedo. Maresca has one good game last game. He was shit. You lot are moving too far. I disagree, bro. I don't think he was shit last game. I think he had a great first half. The second half should have been subbed off earlier. That's what it comes down to, Kai, in my personal opinion. I am so mad. Why aren't we letting play Kepa against us? No, not really, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you gotta beat your man. You gotta beat your man. You gotta beat who's in front of you. Simple as that, chat, man. Simple as that. That's what it comes down to for me, bro. You can't complain about all the stuff that happens. By the way, chat, I have 65 of you in here. I am 5 away from 620 subscribers. Can we get there, please? Helps me out and helps the channel out at the end of the day. Can I get 5 of you to subscribe to get me to 20 subscribers, please? Thank you very much. No, I think what's happening, Carlos, is that I think the club are making are deliberately reducing Reece James. Was it called incoming time? I think what they're probably trying to do is reduce the rate that he's going to come into the team. They're giving him limited time. They're going to make sure he goes through every single process correctly before they start playing this brother again, and he gets in, and so that he does not get injured again. That's just me though, Carlos. I think he's cooked. Wow. Do you think that's so? That's crazy, that here, bro. I'm surprised you'd think that. But we move, man. But let's actually talk about Bournemouth, by the way, because I want to talk about Bournemouth. Bournemouth, bro, have been playing quite well, I have to say, at the end of the day, bro. I've been watching a few of their games, particularly against what's it called, Newcastle. They should have won against Newcastle, by the way, chat. Like, I'll be very honest with you, bro. They should have won against Newcastle. They are a very good side at the end of the day. I would argue they're even stronger than they were when we faced them last season, in my honest opinion. Yeah. So that's something to think about too. By the way, he has 2 clean chances, should have scored. Exactly, bro. Thank you, Callis. Like Semenyo, Semenyo with me personally, I'm not gonna be overly hyping up my guy Semenyo. Big up to him though. But he's not like obviously moving the needle like that for me personally. That's just me. But let me just make this big enough for us to see. Obviously, as you guys know, let me just make this a little bit bigger. Obviously, as you guys know, they oh, come on. That's for us today. Sorry. As you can see, so obviously the start of the season, they faced Nottingham Forest. They drew with them 1-1, obviously. Semenyo scored for them in that game. Obviously, against Bournemouth and Newcastle, it was 1-1. They had a goal that got disallowed too, in my personal opinion. And then obviously the last game they played of the season, Everton, they came back. Obviously, you can see this too. Literally, bro, they literally came back in the last 5 minutes. 87, 90 plus 2, and then 90 plus 6. Quite literally point blank period. They just came back in. Now, in terms of like the team and oh my lord, come on, I just want to see the lineup quickly, bro. Like, what are we doing? Can I see the lineup, please? Obviously, from a lineup perspective, right? This is their lineup that they've been playing. Obviously, they have Evan Nelson in attack, Tavernier, Kluivert, and Semenyo, Christian Cook, Kirke, Senesi, Zabarni, Arajo, and obviously a Kepa was playing for them in this game, but it's going to be the other goalkeeper, which is Dean Hudson, which I believe is going to be playing there too at the end of the day. So again, interesting to see what happens quickly. But I don't know why I got this in that. What is it called? Listen, Dake, you and I are on the same wavelength when it comes to comes to this guy. So listen, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. I said this before, bro. I got a Tempong Nation. I'm waiting for a Tempong Nation. You know, You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to see what happens. But sorry, let's get into some quotes. Obviously, right now it's 10:30 p.m. That's when like the writing quotes come out, like with quotes that Maresca said to the newspaper media, to the journalist media. So again, we'll see what happens. But guys, obviously, this is the team that I'm talking about right now. So in terms of guys that I would be worried about, boys, yeah, one guy that I'm definitely interested to say that I'm worried about is Tavernier. Now, Tavernier, bro, I'm telling you, we've actually faced Tavernier, funnily enough, when he was at Middlesbrough. Funny enough, when he faced Middlesbrough, this guy was at Middlesbrough too. Another guy that a lot of people don't know about that I've been speaking about, bro. Yo, boy, sorry guys. We got Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca's talking like he's on smoke. He's Enzo Maresca talking like he's on smoke, bro. We have Maresca. We have Jaden, Diao, these kind of players. Before they joined the club, I had a chat with them. And one of my messages to them was if you come here and don't work properly, then you are not going to play. Wow. He said he's putting his foot down, bro. He's putting his foot down, bro. He's saying, yeah, listen, I'm the captain now, bro. He said, I'm the captain now, bro. And I'm saying, he said, listen, you gotta listen to me, buddy. You gotta listen to me, buddy. That's what he said, bro. What the hell? Let's get scared of us. Listen, there are some from Iriola, yeah. Cliver, bro, Cliver's fell off a cliff for a long while, bro. He's not been that great at all. So again, but he's actually been pretty decent, I would have to say, for Bournemouth. But again, as I said before, boys, yeah, just going back to this one, which is obviously the Bournemouth, the potential Bournemouth squad we're going to be facing, right? Again, love that. Maresca's Sancho better perform in my opinion. Fair enough. Lovely, love that. Maresca's setting a culture Italian way. Fair enough. Okay. But as I was saying, boys, yeah, Tavernier, bro, great guy. Last season, bro, he had a great connection actually with my guy. What's it called? Solanke. Him and Solanke connecting really well. Tavernier's got pace, as a good eye for the pass. Clivert's another one I would argue as well. Got a good eye for the pass, can find space quite well. Got a bit of pace on him too. Semenyo, obviously the physicality is the big thing for him. Can run at pace, has that physicality too, right? And listen, when he's running at you with that physicality and you give him that level of space, Semenyo, particularly because of the fact that he's been on form as well, he's one to watch out for, in my personal opinion. 1-to-1 actual for sure. Another guy that I would be looking at to say something about Sinistera. Luis Sinistera. Again, the guy that I have on here, bro. Listen, we know about Sinistera Nation here. Sinistera, bro, one guy that I'm looking at here and I'm thinking I'm a bit worried about personally, yeah. And one of the reasons why I would say that I'm a bit worried about, okay, listen, we understand this, brother. Let's keep it pushing, man. Right, again, his pace, he's very good, direct, good pace, can dribble really fast at you. And I think, again, this is going to be where our fullbacks have to be locked in, focused against their wingers. Because I think, again, definitely one thing I will give them, these guys for sure, is that they have a great winger group, right? In terms of the guys they have. Semenyo, Sinistera, Watara's, if I'm not mistaken, Watara's on midfield, if I'm not mistaken, sorry. Cliver, Tavernier. There's another guy they've got that whose name escapes me as well, but they've got a great winger core. So we need to make sure, particularly on the wings, that we're focusing on ourselves at the end of the day and making sure we're not making any mistakes. Point blank, simple chat. So that's one thing I will say for sure. What's it called? Bloody hell, mate. I was going on there for a bit too long, eh? Bit too long, lol. But that's all good. Boys. But listen, we'll keep it pushing. Now, listen, obviously after Sinistera, obviously, let's actually look at what the flip is this, bro, man. Come on, man. What is this, man? We're not doing this this rubbish, bro. Let me see if there's any more quotes that have come up from Enzo Maresca right now that I need to read about. Let me see. Please do bear with me while I bring those ones up. Maresca on managing Palmer's workload. This is Maresca again on managing Palmer's workload. If you want to help Cole, we don't need to think all the pressure has to be on his shoulders. He has to share with his teammates. Again, something that I've said about. Listen again. Cole Palmer, we can't be putting the universe on him. We can't be Cole Palmer FC. We need Madueke Nation. We need Nkuku Nation. Neto Nation. Jar Felix Nation. Jackson Nation. We need all these players essentially, right? Yeah, to actually, get the job done. You know what I mean? We need guys. Listen, this is why, yeah, we've bolstered our attack so much to stop just being reliant on one player and have multiple players that we can rely upon at the end of the day. And that's just point blank simple, in my personal opinion. So hopefully that's what's gonna happen. Hopefully that's what we try to do, and that's the aim of the game, chat. Again, as I always say, the aim of the game is what? To be able to do that. Simple as that, really, chat. Maresca talk about data Sancho. Man sounding like on Instagram Live. If you know, you know. Chill out, big man. Yo, that's crazy colors, bro. Nah, you mean mad, G? Chill out. That's crazy, man. W ads, man. Big up. Crush Bournemouth or get out, Maresca. Wow, that Raj. He said, yeah, I've got it here. What? Niche, bro. He said, yeah, you better win. So much better than Pot saying attackers get the ball to, what's it called? You know what I mean? Get the ball to Palmer. Man doesn't need that type of pressure at a young age. Oh, I'm saying the link, bro. If you want to hop on, if you want to hop on, bro, come on. So much better than Pot saying our attackers get the ball to Palmer. Bro, of course, bro. That just puts too much pressure on the kid, on him. Finally laugh, Ed Kid. I call you Kid quickly, by the way. Finally laugh. Big up to you, bro. This is obviously on Jadon Sancho. He says, I love Jadon. I love Noni. I love all the players we have. There's a reason we have Jadon here is because I love him, and otherwise he's not to be here. Wow, he's saying, yeah, that listen, I wanted Jadon Sancho, and that's why we need him, bro. From the first few games, you can see a style of play, and we want to do compared to Poch. It was just chaos. Of course, man. Bro, Poch ball, I was not seeing it, bro. Bro, if Cat remembers here, bro, I was questioning Poch ball, yeah, after the West Ham game. And that was game week 2, by the way, chat. I was questioning our football at game week 2. You know what I mean? So again, that's why I'm not questioning it this time. I'm actually seeing stuff happening a bit more now, more so than I did last time. So that's the thing I will say. I was in love with the squad. Now I'm in love with the club. It's one of the best clubs in the world. All right, mate. Listen, he's doing super glazing now. All right, we get him, Maresca, man. Chill out, bro. We get it. Listen, he's doing super glazing now. Okay, bro. We get it, man. We get it. We get it. You're a big fan of the club. You guys need to get behind your coach and play with all ownership issues. 100% Liverpool truth. I agree with you 100%, my brother. I think again that's something that we have to do point blank period. Whether we like to or not is another thing entirely. But we just got to back the lads this time. You know what I mean? We've got to back the lads. Obviously, the situation is not great right now, and hopefully we can hope that this situation improves over time. Quite simply. So again, we will see, of course, what happens. Of course. But boys and girls, yeah, let me see what we're saying with the subscribers really quickly. Sorry, you know, obviously we're trying to make sure we keep on growing here. We keep on growing, guys. I'm still 4 away from 20 subscribers. Can we get there, please? 4 of you to subscribe to get me to 20 subscribers, please. Helps me out and helps the channel at the end of the day, please. Thank you very much for being here, as always, boys and girls. But listen, man, we're gonna keep it pushing a bit more. And as I was saying, boys, again, for my footballing aspect, again, the guys that I'm really worried about again is Watara, those sort of guys. Those are the type of guys I'm looking at to be able to, handle business, to do a job against. So if we can do all of that sort of thing and make sure we can handle their winger unit, we'll be all well and good, and we'll be Gucci guilty. Simple as that, really, man. Simple as that, boys and girls. So listen, we're gonna keep it pushing. Let's now do, in my personal opinion, what I believe to be the starting 11 for the game right now. Starting 11 for the game. No problem, bro. Of course, man. 6:30 p.m. We'll be there no matter what. Big up, my brother. Big up, my brother. But listen, of course, let's now do this one, which, oh, come on, mate. There we go, which is obviously the starting 11, as we like to call it. Now, boys, let's start this one, yeah? Obviously, let's start with, what's it called? Sanchez, obviously, is going to be the goalkeeper for this game. Let's not even deny it, boys. Let's not even deny it right now. Sanchez will be the goalkeeper for this game. Simple as that. I think striker-wise, I think we already know Jackson's going to be playing for this game. Pretty simple. Again, I'm just going to plug in the guys that I know for sure are going to be starting. Again, Fafana for sure is going to be starting. Like, we don't even need to discuss this one for sure. We know Fafana's going to start. We know, what's it called? Levi Cole is going to start. Like, let's just Levi. Let me just type it in. Sorry, guys. Levi Cole, of course, is going to be starting. Right, we know obviously Kukurea is going to be starting for sure. Like again, this is pretty simple to like plug and play. We know one of the guys is going to be starting for sure is obviously Enzo, right? Fernandez for sure is going to be starting. Now, again, now this is where the other blanks need to be filled in. Now, in my personal opinion, I think what's going to happen is this. I think Caicedo will play here. So Caicedo will play here. I think we're gonna have Renato Vega, uh, Vega, Renato. Let me see. Vega like this, isn't it? Let me see, chat. I'm just trying to find Renato, Gabri, Bernardo, Renato Vega. Here we are. There we are. Found him. Obviously, Renato Vega, in my personal opinion. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. Now, in my personal opinion, it's going to be Palm on the right over here. Cole, oh, wrong Palmer. Do you hear me? Let me just reduce this one really quickly. Oh, do you hear me? Oh, sorry. Oh. There we go. Let me just increase this really quickly. Sorry, chat. Palmer. There we go. Cole Palmer. Obviously, going to be playing just under here, of course. We're then obviously going to have in here, in my personal opinion, in Kunku, Kunku is going to be playing for me in the attacking role, and I think this is who's going to be playing here. Jadon Sancho is going to be playing, in my personal opinion, on the right. So this is my squad for the team. I think that's going to be playing, in my personal opinion. Of course, you're going to have my guy Jadon Sancho, obviously in goal. Oh, not Sandro, but Sanchez. Oh my god, can we remove you? There we go. So obviously, as you can see, so this is who I have in the team. I have Robert Sanchez in goal. I have Moises Caicedo as my right back. I have Wesley Fofana, Levi Cole, continuing the partnership for the fourth game in a row with Marco Correa as your right back. I then have a two midfield of Renato Vega and Enzo Fernandez. I then will have an attacking three of Cole, Palmer, Christopher, Nkuku, Jaden, Sancho, and Nicholas Jackson will lead our attacking line, in my personal opinion. So that's what I think it's going to be in terms of the team. I think for me personally, maybe you could say instead of him, you might have Kieran Dewsbury, who instead of this guy, maybe might be like, okay, I don't believe in this guy. Let's go for this guy instead, which is Kieran, like Kieran Dewsbury, who you might say, which might be fair. And Enzo Fernandez, and then you have Cole Palmer and Kuku, Jadon Sancho, and Jackson. But that's what you're gonna see. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. I think Maresca has doubts about Enzo Fernandez. In the press conference, was not convinced about him. Of course, bro. I think he just find hard to find a space for Enzo Fernandez to work right now. Again, unless you're gonna build a team on Enzo Fernandez in midfield, it's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. Why would you think about Palmer would play right week and Kuku at Cam? The reason why I think that, Dake, and I should explain myself, of course, is that I think Madueke just come back from international break. I think they're gonna obviously manage Madueke's minutes, in my personal opinion. So I could see them doing something of a Cole Palmer who can play on the right. Then Kuku, I think, is definitely gonna start this game, in my personal opinion, because of course a lot of guys have come back from international break. So I think those two are gonna be starting for sure. That's why, Dake, in my personal opinion. Maresca, I don't consider Jadon Sancho a high risk off the pitch. Whatever happens with Eric Ten Hag, I have no idea. I can only judge the player on the weeks he's been with us. He's been perfect. Wow. Ten Hag getting dunked on. Ten Heisenberg getting dunked on. I don't know what's been going on. Listen, what is up in Manny, bro? Is the man doing Manny doing the Mazzolini stuff? What's going on, bro? What's been going on there, bro? That's what I'm saying. The man them in, what's it called? Manny's been doing, they got a lot of crazy stuff in Manny, bro. A lot of stuff in Manny, bro, that's been going on there, man. You know what I mean? It's not a safe space there, man. It's not a safe space for the lads. It's not a safe space for the lads, man, for sure. Not a big fan for Sancho in your team. Fair enough, bro. The B-Tech man getting dunked on. Love to see. I like it. I've been dying to see more. Ben Kuku is my favorite player at Chelsea since getting signed. What a player! I think for me, at the end of the day, Dake, bro, we need him there, bro. We need him there. Simple as that, bro. He's the elder statesman. Now, no Sterling. I think he can lead the line. He was our most informed in terms of prolificness and in terms of effectiveness in front of goal. It was in Cuckoo scoring, assisting, and all that stuff. So for me personally, bro, I think we need him, bro, now more than ever, bro. Listen, we need him now more than ever. It's as simple as that, my brother. Now more than ever. Simple as that. Big up, bro. Big up to my guy, bro. Diaz for telling us this is from obviously absolute chaos. Of course, yeah. Well, quotes about the ownership. Interesting. We'll definitely read those, man. We'll definitely read those quickly before we go back to it. Enzo Maresca, I'm not concerned or worried about if a change in ownership structure could impact future because I don't know what's going to happen. Second, in case something happens, I don't know. It's too many things. The main focus for me is just on the pitch. I think that's a fair point, bro. At the end of the day, bro, he can't control what happens upstairs. Whatever upstairs has taken place. Then he can discuss it with whoever's upstairs and find out if he's still going to be doing what he's meant to be doing or not. It's really just as simple as that. I hear him, bro. At the end of the day, bro, in life, bro, you can only control what is in front of you, boys. You know what I mean? You can only control the things that you can. You know what I mean? In life, bro, I can control my TV. That's right there, right? Sorry, let me just show you, like this. Yeah, my TV is just right there in front of me, next to my own TV screen right here, right? So I can control those things. I can control my PC. I can control my microphone. I can control all those things, but you know what I can't control? I can't control when my body decides to go to sleep. I can't control, when I need to pee. You know what I mean? That's something that my body controls, not myself. If that makes sense. So again, I hear it, man. I hear it at the end of the day, man. It's a valid point indeed. Um, the electric, I think he's obviously the best spot in the But to be fair to you, Dake, um, to be fair to you, Dake, what I would say to you, my brother, is that if you play Cam, one of the ways you can play Cam is as a shadow striker. You can play the shadow striker as a Cam. All he needs to do, bro, you got Jackson already that's gonna be coming in deep at times to help link up the play, get into that space, bang, you're secondary striker right now. You've become the striker of the team. So again, it's just about him and Jackson interlinking and find that connection that works best for them. I always say, bro, and Google Jackson could work very similarly to Drogba Lampard, where one can set up the other. You know what I mean? Drogba used to always set up Lampard. You can get what's it called Jackson to set up. What's it called in Cuckoo? And I think Jackson would be much better yet in that sort of phase of play where he's setting up people instead of scoring goals, as you've seen many a time before. We'll beat the updates, bro. We'll beat the updates. That's why I'm doing my stream today at 10 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Excuse me, sorry. But listen, boys, we will definitely keep it pushing at the end of the day. But listen, let's go back to my squad. As I was saying before, this is my squad. Again, I hear the Kieran Dewsbury Hall shouts. I think, again, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, this is a big game for Kieran Dewsbury Hall, chat. I know a lot of people are not going to speak about it, but I'm going to speak about it right here, right now. Kieran Dewsbury Hall's got a big game ahead of him. In my personal opinion, he's one of those guys that, a lot of people have been talking about. He's been looking like, he's not been able to get to reach the levels or to really match that the intensity of the EPL. Even the Conference League where he was playing with Servette was looking quite poor in as well. So in my personal opinion, bro, Dewsbury Hall, bro, again, he's someone where I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, are you going to be able to get to match the intensity of the team? Are you going to be able to handle this league? Again, you were able to handle this league at one point in time. Now you're not looking so great. It's time for you to step up and do that job of handling yourself as good as possible. Because otherwise, bro, all you're doing to yourself, bro, is setting yourself up for failure. As I've said to many of you guys before, do not set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success. Thank you very much. I think KDH has legs. I just think right now that it's about trying to match the intensity of the league right now. He's not matching the intensity of the league, in my personal opinion. That's what he needs to do. That's what he needs to be much better at. And once he does that, bro, I think he'll be fine. Listen, Kante is one of a kind player. That's right. You're gonna always miss a Kante, bro. Listen, Kante is once in a lifetime type of player. Simple as that, man. Once the last time type of player. You're always gonna miss a guy like Kante, bro. He's a generational player. Generational player, type of guy, bro. Yeah, that listen, it's gonna take a lot of time for you, bro, to ever to come back from to be able to do a job against. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is at the end of the day. Simple as that, really, man. Simple as that. But listen, man, big up to my guy, bro. Big up to my guy, man. Big up to my guy. Always, man. Always, 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 man. Love, love, love. Let's actually, guys, yeah. I'm gonna ask you guys now this question. I want to hear your thoughts and feelings on this too, boys. What are your thoughts, boys? What are your thoughts on the game? I want to hear your score predictions, please. Score predictions right now, because listen, my score prediction for this game, I said before, I think, yeah, with the way their attack is, I think that they're definitely gonna get a goal in here. I could see a 2-1, if not a 3-1 Chelsea against Bournemouth, in my personal opinion. I could see us really getting at the defense. The defense was very gettable. Newcastle missed a lot of chances in front of goals, or just weren't able to make the final ball chance, in my personal opinion. But I really do believe that Chelsea can beat this team 2-1, if not 3-1, in my personal opinion. That is my prediction. Obviously, I'm saying 4-2 Chelsea. Yeah, that's what Ed Kid. I initially had Renato Vega. That's the guy that I personally believe is going to be in the double pivot, if anything. So for me personally, I think it's probably going to be either Renato Vega or KDH maybe. But I think for me, more than likely, it probably be Renato Vega, and I think Caicedo inverts to help out at times in the midfield. Obviously, I'm saying 4-2 Chelsea. RSM agreeing with me. 3-1 Chelsea. Wow. We're here really backing the team, seeing 4-1 against Bournemouth. That's interesting, man. Very interesting to see at the very least. Nanil Mandem FC from Calais. Wow, he's really saying he's backing the lads. He's saying that's my lads, man. That's my team. That's my brothers. I hear it, bro. I hear it, bro. At the end of the day, man. Back, listen, as I always say, man, back the badge. Back the badge, man. You know what I mean? We got to back the badge. Back the badge. By the way, it's a Chelsea thing, by the way. I found this again, in my old belongings. I don't know if I told the story quickly. I said this before. I found my actual Chelsea sweatband in my old university belongings, actually. So obviously, I moved into my house, obviously 2 years ago. I had to get one of my rulers out for the actual, my actual job as a civil engineer. I was like, oh, sugar, I've got one of them in my old boxes. And it was in my old box in front of my old calculator and all my workbooks, bro. Just laying there. It was like, Ahmed, I need you to find me again. It's like finding an old book, bro. I used to love finding old books, by the way, like old classics. You know what I mean? In like a flipping, in a thrift store, or like as I like to do, sometimes going into an antique store, yeah, and you just find that little cheeky thing that's really cheap, but I can make a 50 million profit on that one. So hey, man, big up, man, big up. Always great to find a piece of my old history. The Chelsea 4-0 statement win. Shut people up from chatting. Fair enough. These guys can play however they want at this point. We'll see at the end of the season. Fair enough, bro. I don't know. Star Slayer, bro. You're not believing? You're not believing the Chelsea? It's meant to be. It means we back and prem push next season. Yeah, man. Maybe, man. You know what I mean? This is like maybe me find the Omnitrix. Maybe me find the older one. Maybe I'm the chosen one. The boy who lived. Hey, I'll take that, man. I'll take that, bro. Listen, what I'm gonna say, bro. Listen, Chelsea, bro. This is what we need to be doing. This is what we need to be doing, chat. Yeah, against what's it called, Bournemouth.
Sniper بهالك كانت شغل والله بالله. سنايبر بس والله بالله هبرس دقات جيرت يزجري.
You know what I mean? That's what we need to be doing, boys. We need to be doing that, bro. Noosh, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I mean? I need UCL back in my life. Like Varley versus Burley, Hell in a Cell match. One who survives will go. Fair enough. Low. I just hope we have significant improvements. One thing, obviously, Melo, I was just speaking about this recently, bro. I think Melo, one of the things he's been talking about is that he's been doing things differently in the last 2 weeks of training. But it's like, okay, it's all well and good that you've obviously been doing tweaks and changes in training in the last 2 weeks, right? But again, the last 2 weeks, bro, you've not had the full squad. The full squad has pretty much come to you on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday, right? So again, we're gonna have to see, man. I'll believe in the results, Ahmed. I'm getting a little tired of defending the club. Listen, Star Slayer, bro. I'm on panels, bro. You know what I mean, Star Slayer? I'm on these panels, bro, every single day, man. Fighting for my life for this club, bro. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say, Star Slayer, I think right now in the beginning of the season, I've said this to many of you guys before, a lot of what we're going to be seeing is erratic results, in my personal opinion. While there's going to be tweaks, while the team needs to learn the system, a lot of young players in the team. I think in the beginning stages, you want to hope, bro, that it's gonna be there's gonna be slight erratic results every now and then. But the thing you want, yeah, is that in the middle of the season and at the end of the season, I said before, in November, December, January, February, Marzo, April, and May, yeah, those are the months where you want your team to be, in gear, regular gear free, in gear free, you know what I mean? And they're driving, just chilling. Constant rate, constant miles per hour, constantly winning, game in, game out, relaxed, chillaxed, and that's what you need to be seeing, right? That's what you need to be seeing, bro. You know what I mean, chat? That's what I've always said to you, many of you guys before. You're gonna be in gear 2, gear 3, chilling and relaxing, bro, right now. And one thing I will argue that at the same time, yeah, is because of all the games you have until October, I think it's 20th, which Adas is saying they're very like against mid-table, upper mid-table opponents. You got West Ham, Brighton, and I think we're playing. I think you also playing. Let me just bring that up right now, chat, while I'm with you, so that I can really, help you guys understand the fixture list that you've got currently. Chelsea. Come on, matches. Obviously, you've got right now. Obviously you've got Bournemouth tomorrow, West Ham. Then you've obviously got Brighton, then Nottingham Forest, and then it's Liverpool, right? So look, 4 games there where you need to be looking at them. I'm thinking must wins. I'll be real with you, chat. If you want to make top 4 this season, those are the games you got to look at and be like, yeah, I've got my sword with me. You know what I mean? I've got to put the mandem to the sword. You know what I mean? I've got to put the mandem to the sword. You know what I mean? Chat, like you've got to put the mandem, yeah, to the sword, right? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? A lot of people will like me saying that. We got to put the mandem to the sword, boys. You know what I mean? You got to. You know what I mean? Those are the sort of games, yeah. Listen, you got to put the mandem to the sword. You got to get 12 points there, bro. You get 12 points there, boys. Yeah, you are securing it, bro. Tottenham fixture-wise, bro. They're not looking great. Man United's currently fixture list, bro, is cooked, by the way, after Southampton, right? Look at all these fixtures that a lot of these rivals have got right now. This is where, bro, we've got to get the points. Simple as that, chat. Got to get the points. This is a Tensai Zangetsu. This is obviously the original Zangetsu's Bankai. This is the original Zangetsu's Bankai in Bleach. This is Bleach. Listen, man. We're talking about the original swordsman's here, man. Come on, man. No, but obviously, no, it's not. This is not. I don't have that one. I actually do have the Bleach one. This is the One Piece one. If you know the One Piece one, this is the One Piece one, obviously, which I've got, which is obviously the One Piece version of that one. But as I was saying, like yeah, Bleach. That's the original Zangetsu Bankai. So that's what I'm talking about. OTC. I'm trying to plan to do a weekend trip to London around about May for Liverpool game. Ciao. Oh, that's nice. Okay, bro. I hope you enjoy it, bro. I hope you enjoy Stafford Bridge at the end of the day. I was born a king. We'll see what happens, man. Listen, tonight's obviously gonna be an entertaining show to say the very least for SmackDown, bro. But big up, man. But big up, as I've always said. But guys, listen, as always, please do make sure to continue to like, share, subscribe, and subscribe, please, as always. And I'm still 3 away. You know what I mean? 3 away from 20 subscribers, please. Can I get 3 of you to subscribe to get me to 20 subscribers? Please, please, please. Helps me out and not to turn out at the end of the day. And make sure to tell a friend about the channel. Helps me out and helps me to get bigger, greater, stronger. That's what I'm talking about. Bleach. This is how Ahmed's moving in the streets of the sword. Chill out, big man. Chill out. Listen, man. It's not easy in the streets. No. On a serious note, no. Obviously not. I know. Stars today, you're joking, obviously, of course. But no, bro. Honestly, I actually got this at Comic Con, which I'm going to this year again. In the XL. So I actually got this in Comic Con XL. It'll cost me like something like 25 quid. It's obviously not a real sword. Obviously, it's a wooden one. It's like a boken essentially, for lack of a better word. But it's really cool. Conference squad looks much better now. Andoni Iraola is already saying Bournemouth likes to press high, but against Chelsea FC we can't do that tomorrow. So basically, he's saying low block football tomorrow from Bournemouth. But you never know, Brooke. Sometimes managers they'll say one thing in the press conference and do the opposite of what they say in the press conference, right? So that's something again. I always say proceed with caution. Sometimes managers like to play tactics in the conferences, in the press conferences at the end of the day too, Brooke. I'm wondering how the ticket situation works out and how much it would even be. I saw on a Chelsea site that they release tickets 6 weeks before the games. Yes, they do. So I think for the EPL game, bro, if I'm not mistaken, it's usually around about the 40-50 pound range. stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, and everything like that. So again, we'll see what that's what it usually costs me. But the FA Cup games is like usually like 20, 25, 30 pounds. Like same with the Carabao Cup. Conference leagues are around about the same price as well. Champions League games cost like 30, 40 in the group stage, if I'm not mistaken, and they slightly increase, if I'm not mistaken, once you enter obviously the latter stages. I tried to watch One Piece, but the pace is horrible. First two villains were a fairy and a clown. Oh my god! Listen, Adam, you know what it is, bro. You need to. I think with a lot of these stories, bro, they start off slow, but they pick up with time. But with One Piece, obviously the pacing is it's a bit tricky. I have to say that's one of its. I think it's definitely a demerit in regards to it. Maresca told us Sancho is useful for low block, so we'll see if he's right. Listen, we need to see if he's right, bro. I have a real skim tar, bro. Let's do a duel. Listen, whenever you're ready, bro. Whenever you're ready, bro. 40, 50. Yeah, it's really cheap, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, you don't start 5 course meals with desserts. There's hey, listen, I honestly say I think in terms of like payoffs, One Piece is one of the best when it comes to payoffs. So I always say that before, man. One Piece unironically trust the process. It is, bro. Unironically, One Piece is trust the process. You know what I mean? Naruto is not trust the process. Bleach is not trust the process. It's like the way they do their stuff, they were just hitting it straight. They were hitting 100%, bro. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is a great, obviously, series to watch, but I would say it's an even better game to play. So that's what I would say, man. Play that game instead, boys, as I've always said before, man. I'm a big Cyberpunk fan. Funny enough, in my uni stuff as well, I did find the original. I bought the Cyberpunk law book as well before the game even came out yet because I was that into the game at the time, bro. Believe you me, bro. Like people, yeah, what's it called? Yeah, feel like they were into stuff beforehand, bro. I was into Cyberpunk like nothing else before. Let me drink, man. Let me even drink. Let me drink more water. RP the time, slow down the piston built in the game. Then after it was so much fun. Hey, listen, man. Listen. The game's the game, bro. We don't want to be doing that. Listen, I'm here to go crazy, man. Listen, you know me? I was just a gunslinger. You know what I mean? Bang, bang, bang. I don't even use that woke nonsense, yeah, of the tech gun. The tech gun was utter woke nonsense, bro. I'm not using that stuff. I am a listen, my eye is as good as my shot. Bang. That's all I'm saying. But listen, boys, getting obviously back to the Chelsea game, getting back to the Chelsea game, bro. Everything like that, bro. I feel you, but I sat through the 50 episodes, bro. I was watching Zabuz and Orochimaru by the. Oh my god, that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, I hear it, Adam, bro. I hear it, bro. I was straight gorilla hands and times it was done. Listen, Adam. I hear you on that one, bro. I hear you on that one. Listen, as a fellow anime fan, I hear you. I hear you, bro. I hear you. That one, I hear you, bro. Listen, but as I've said before, bro, obviously, I should actually talk about this quickly because I know people want to talk about this. Obviously, listen, listen, my brother Fafana, he's made out of the hood for a little bit. He's made out of the hood. Dr. Fafana is obviously going to be playing for Turkish guy. God, is it Gostepe SK? I think they're also in the Turkish league, you know what I mean, Super League. So obviously big up to him. Hope he does well there. Hope he cooks. I'm one of the few guys that really respects him, really respects his game. I really feel like, bro, he could have added something to the team, bros. I really feel like, yeah, my guy could have added a lot to the team, could have done so much for the team. I just feel like, again, he looks like one of those ones, yeah, that I feel like, could have been one of those ones that I look at in the future and be like, maybe he was one of those ones that we missed out on, bro. Because I definitely feel like, bro, there's a quality of player in there, a guy that could have added to the team at the end of the day, bro. And he's just like, why did we not add? Why have you not really invested into him maybe as much as we should have, bro? In my personal opinion, maybe you guys might be thinking, oh man, you're just being way too nice, you're being way too kind to him. But bro, I'm gonna be so real when I say this, bro. He's one of the few guys, bro, where I'm like, he deserves it, bro. Like he actually deserves to be some level of like a love being shown to him, bro. Like he deserves it, bro. Yeah, feel bad for that Torre Fafana. Boy, he looked good in the Man City cameo. There could be a player there. I feel like there's a player there, bro. That's the thing, bro. There's definitely a player there. I just feel like, bro, again, I feel like he's been way underrated, bro. Way underrated. No one wants to help him out. I feel like, again, maybe the club doesn't see something in him that maybe a lot of fans have seen it in him, bro. One thing I will say, bro, a lot of the fan base, bro, definitely really rate and respect my guy, bro. They definitely rate and respect my guy. They definitely see there's a guy in there, there's a talent in there. I just wish we could have, bro. Bro was a sacrifice for Enzo's return. Definitely, man. It just one thing I will say, and I'll say this again, chat, bro. Very painful to lose a guy like him, bro, because he's definitely a top lad, bro. Talented lad. Definitely a talented lad, bro, for sure. But listen, we'll definitely see, bro. We'll definitely, bro. Listen, we'll definitely listen. We'll definitely see what happens for sure. But let me talk about some other games. Obviously, that's going to be happening this weekend. But because you might as well discuss those games, right? At the end of the day, obviously we know. Let's start with the big one, which is going to be obviously Arsenal versus Tottenham at obviously the Spurs Stadium. It's going to be the new White Hart Lane, as I like to call it. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big one for sure. Like, I don't know if Arsenal fans are going to be obviously going to say it. Right now, apparently, it's a 41% Arsenal win, apparently. But again, listen, this is one where I honestly believe, it's going to end in 2-2 between Tottenham and Arsenal. I think Arsenal defense is going to be the one that's going to bail them out here. I actually think Tottenham's going to be very up for this game. They're going to play really well. It's going to be at their home ground. There's going to be a lot of pressure on them to actually win this game now, particularly if the Odegaard Rice out for this game for the red card and then Odegaard being injured. This is the sort of game that's going to put a lot of pressure now on Tottenham to be able to get the job done here at the end of the day. So I think for me personally, 2-2. I think it's going to end 2-2, bro. It's going to be like a very interesting draw. And that's what's happened a lot of the time before. I don't know about you guys. What's your prediction for Tottenham versus Arsenal, chat? What is your prediction, obviously, between Tottenham versus Arsenal, please? Please let me know. Please do let me know, of course, in chat. Let me just bring up the other games that I need to look at, of course. I feel like Arsenal will just solid defensively and beat Spurs on counter easily. Wow, fair enough. Okay. Adam saying 2-1 for Arsenal. A Soliman saying 2-1 for Spurs. Fair enough. So listen, it definitely seems to be a bit split here. I said a draw. I do genuinely see this a draw is gonna happen in that game. Right? I think that's very likely to happen. Of course, other games that I want to talk about, of course, that's gonna happen in the EPL, which is the English EPL, which is obviously this one, English Premier League, is this game, of course. And that is Southampton versus Manchester United, aka Uguchukwu Nation is gonna be here. Uguchukwu Nation, bro. And listen, chat here, I'm believing in my boy Uguchukwu Nation, bro. Uguchukwu Nation, I believe, bro. I believe in Uguchukwu Nation. I think he's gonna cook in this game. I think he's gonna be very talented, in my personal opinion. And I think for me, in my honest opinion, bro, Uguchukwu, bro. I think Southampton, by the way, if you've been watching, bro, against Manchester United, so Southampton in general, bro, have been playing really well. They've looked like a good side. They've obviously not lost all those games, but they definitely look very good in my personal opinion. So listen, honestly, for me personally, I could really see Southampton, bro, getting a cheeky draw here, and I'm gonna go 1-1 between Southampton and Manchester United, bro. I can really see Manchester United drawing here, particularly on a Saturday morning in a 12:30 kickoff after international break, bro. Southampton, the vast majority of the squad not going out internationally, relaxed, refurbished, and everything like that. I really think it could be Southampton 1, Manchester United 1. Eagle Detroit. Hey, 1-1 of Leslie last minute equalizer. I need to see Eagle body check Bruno. Listen, we need it, man. We need it for sure, bros. We need it for sure, bro. Guys, we definitely need it for sure, my brother. We definitely need it for sure. Because listen, I'll be very real with you, chat. This is the sort of fixture that I'm looking at and I'm thinking, bro, I need my brother Ugo Chukwu Nation, bro, to shine. Shine for me, Ugo Chukwu Nation. Cook for me, Ugo Chukwu Nation, bro. Do what you need to do, bro, to make it happen, bro. Because I believe in you, Ugo Chukwu Nation. We believe in Ugo Chukwu Nation here. We believe in Ugo Chukwu Nation. Oh, boys, I'm still 3 away from 50 subscribers. Can I get 20 subscribers, please? 3 of you to subscribe to get me to 20, please. 3 of you to get me to 20 subscribers, please. Thank you very much indeed. But yeah, man, I think boys and girls, yeah, honestly, I think that's pretty much all I can say in regards to obviously the stuff that's gonna happen in this game in terms of the fixtures and everything like that. When it comes down to it, bro. At the bridge, have you seen the most recent clip from Sargon City? No, I have not, but I need to watch that for sure, bro. We need to start and go, but okay, yeah. You know what? If that's what if that was gonna, tickle your fancy, let's do that, bro. If that's gonna tickle your fancy, bro, let's do that, bro. I got a parlay for tomorrow: Liverpool, Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Newcastle to win. Wow, listen, good luck to you, bro. Listen, good luck to you, bro. Good luck to you, mate. You know what I mean? Good luck to you. Listen, man. Listen, you know what it is, man. You know it is in Manchester United, bro. Charity FC, Adam. Charity FC in it. Let's hope they just do Charity FC. That's what we need, bro. We need Charity FC tomorrow, bro. We need Charity FC. Simple as that, my brother. If we can get Charity FC tomorrow, bro, I'm in love. All right, let me bring that. Let me bring it up because obviously our boy. Oh my god! I saw this clip. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Let me bring it up. Let me put my headphones on as well so I can hear it with you guys. Give me 1 minute.
Killing me.
Probably might play Casper then. For all I know.
Yo, the chat is killing me.
Why repeat the same thing time and time again when you know to end in failure? Why repeat it time and time again when you know it's a stinker? He'll stink up the whole place.
20 years.
Nothing.
Bro, 20 years. I'm used to it now. I'm used to it now. 20 years.
About it, man.
20 years I've seen no players come and go. Just remember, we had Javinho. 20 years.
I want the title. I want to win the trophy. I'm tired of Flawless laughing us out. Veta coming down here talking, all these guys here and the charts here, talking all this bull crap and we're out here. We can't win
King Kai Nation, man. We're here.
Anything. Oh man. We can't win anything. We just
the participation trophy.
Like
we won the second place
laughing
trophy.
at us.
We won a charity game.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
We won England's unity.
I know I used to be positive or whatever. I know I'm that guy. Those of you from my channel, I know I'm that guy you look up to. When you need 1 or 2 positive quotes, but I'm sorry, man. It's doom and gloom right now.
Yeah, man.
What God is out. It's finished. It's finished.
20 years of doom
I don't see any creative
20 years
spark.
of doom and gloom.
We didn't do any business. We're done.
He said we're done. You know what is going on here? That's crazy, man. Big up, bro. What else have you got for me? 1 second. I'm trying to get them all up at once. 1 second. Let me ring you up instead. I'm gonna share the screen again. Give me 1 moment, boys. There we go. Is this it?
There's nothing.
Come on,
man. It hurts me. He can't even pick a decent pass. He doesn't look at the ball. He doesn't. No pass, nothing. No assist, useless. And then we criticize Kai Havertz. Why? Where's the fairness? Where's the justice?
Where's the justice?
Where's the justice? Like, this guy's been persecuted. He's been lifted. He's been lifted.
Where's the justice? Oh my god. Man said, where's the justice? Nah, don't kill me, bro. Man said, where's the justice? Oh my god. Big up to my guy Flawless, bro. Big up to my guy Flawless, man. Big up Flawless, man. Make sure to follow my guy Sargon City TV, bro. Oh my god. I just saw yesterday KD couldn't talk. What? Dear KD, you know what I mean? Easy money snipe for calling people that. Nah, I know that ain't who I think it is. I know that ain't who I think it is, man. Calling people that. When he was begging it, to other top teams to get rings. I know that ain't who I think it is. I know that ain't who I think it is, bro. I'm saying KD, bro. KD, yeah, he needs to actually have shame because, yeah, he was buttoning it, yeah, like Tottenham every single year, bro, until he decided to go to a winner. Shameless. You know what I mean? So shameless by KD. KD is actually shameless, you know. He's actually, nah, man. No. See that? Nah, he's shameless. Shameless, bro. Shameless FC, bro. I'm not on that, man. I'm not on that, bro. I'm not on that. But guys, yeah, I'm still 2 away now. I'm just literally 2 away, yeah, from what's it called? 20 subscribers. Let's make sure to get there. But I'm gonna end it here as always. Please listen, tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Be here. Make sure you're here 6:30 p.m. because we're gonna be doing the live stream of the century. Chelsea versus the team, bro. As always. Yeah, I did see that actually, Di. At the end of the day, bro, you know, listen, we know Ronaldo hates Ten Hag in it. So listen, the game is the game in it. So we know what Ronaldo's trying to do in it. Ronaldo's not slick. Ronaldo's not slick in it. Ronaldo's not slick. But listen, this is gonna be going to obviously Hussam's channel. Make sure to say hi to my guy Don Hussam as always. Listen, man, big up to you guys as always. And listen, we'll be here tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. UK time, 6:30 p.m. UK time. Myself and RSM will be here to live stream the game. Love and guidance, big man. And as always, I've been your host, the most of Bridge T58. Keep the blue.